We are going to talk about volume. So the topic number one, what is volume? All right, this seems to be messed up a lot. So let's just make it very concrete in what volume is. Volume equals sets times reps times weight. Okay? It's not just sets and reps. All right? So whenever I hear some shit like, oh, I'm just going to put on mass, or I'm just going to do sets of 10. All right, well, what weight are you using? Or I'm just going to work on strength. I'm going to do 6 to 8 reps. Okay, what weight are you using? If the intensity, meaning the weight on the barbell or the dumbbells in hand or whatever, isn't challenging enough to stress the environment, create adaptations within the body so that the muscles can actually grow, then your fucking arbitrary sets and reps are just fucking bullshit, right? So, I mean, we can go to... I'll leave this person anonymous. I don't want to jeopardize his job or anything or make it awkward for him at his job. But sent me this text because he was puzzled about it. And this is coming from another certified trainer, certified personal trainer. And, you know, I'm not going to read it word for word because some of the people listening to this will know exactly who it is. But basically questioned how... I'll just say their team, someone on their team said, for putting on muscle mass, we should just do 7 to 10 reps for 4 to 6 sets. Okay? So what? So let's just round that off and make it easy. Try to make it easy math. So let's just say they did 5 sets of 8 reps. Okay? So you're just telling me that 40 overall reps, because that magic number of 8 is in that range, right? That's going to yield the mass that you're trying to put on these athletes, okay? I won't even say the sport they play. Fuck it. I'll say it. They're football, right? So how does that make any fucking sense, right? You're just the number 40, right? So 40 total reps, right? So 5 sets of 8 is automatically going to yield you fucking mass. Well, how much weight are you using? How many warm-up sets did you take to get to the working weight? You don't necessarily need to go up every set if it's challenging enough that you only get 8 when you know you could be able to get 10, right? Because you not only do you want the kids to do the movement right, you don't want them to struggle, right? Because what happens after the workout when they're pushed hard enough within the workout, what happens afterwards is where the magic happens. You know, allowing the body to adapt to the amount of stress that was put on the muscles. That's when the magic happens, in the recovery, right? But, I mean, we all know how lazy some kids are. They'll just go through the motions when the coaches turn their back, when the trainers turn their back. So, yeah, you're going to tell them 5 sets of 8. Well, they may only be trying for the last 2 sets because they know you're fucking watching. So, like, I can't stand when people are like, oh, we're just gonna increase the volume by doing sets of 10 or sets of 8. All right, so let's say you want 5 sets of 8, and you really wanted to push that athlete. What if I said you could do sets of 5? Whoa, shit. Sets of 5. But no. That's not enough reps. How am I going to increase my volume? Well, you want that number 40, so just switch it. You're going to do 8 sets of 5. But now that goes against all the bro science, right? Because 8 is what strength is, or 10 is what's going to yield that muscle building tone fucking look, that bullshit that everyone thinks they know about because they can just Google it and tell us how to do our fucking jobs.
What was the preparatory work that they did prior to the lift?
Yeah.
What, what about time under tension? How much rest are you giving? What are you doing in between all of those sets?
Yeah.
Are there, kind of buffers in there to help keep the heart rate up, or things to kind of assist in that magic of the lift itself, right? To only enhance it.
And let me tell you,
are these people staying in their lane, first of all?
Clearly not. And then what about the fact that, let's say you wanted to put some mass in their upper body, but they can't do a push-up. Why would you have them try to fucking barbell bench then?
It's really easy to just read out of a magazine or look something up on Google and say, you know what? I'm going to put these guys through this today. This worked for whatever college team or whatever.
Alabama.
Do you know how they train or how long they train or what caliber of athlete they work with?
Right? So unless you can wrap your head around the fact that volume is sets times reps times weight, then don't give me some bullshit about like, oh, 10 reps is what's going to lead to mass, or 6 to 8 reps is what's going to lead to strength. You know, like, guess what? You could do sets of 4 or 5 or 9. You can do those weird ass numbers to get what you're fucking trying to achieve. If you write up 3 sets of 10 in like a giant set of 4 exercises and the kids rush through it without any fucking rest in between, I guarantee you that the weight was not heavy enough, thus making the sets and reps completely useless because the volume was never achieved at a high enough level to create any type of adaptation within the body so that the muscles can then grow.